How you doing? Jeff Zimfer. Welcome to this episode of Loan Officer Marketing TV, where we are carrying on from the last two sessions. If you've been with us so far, you know what we've talked about. First, in our perfect customer life cycle, this is what we're talking about, is how to really design that process that's going to take somebody from one end of the funnel to the other, from just being a cold prospect, maybe just a lukewarm warm referral, all the way through a process to where they're either purchasing with you, buying from you, or they're giving you, referrals, depending on the scenario. So the first two sessions we talked about attracting traffic through having lead magnets of problem-solving relevant content for your prospects, for your referral partners. Second session we talked about how to then capture those leads. Once you've got a lead magnet, you've got people interested in receiving your information, what is your process for capturing those leads? Well, the third step in this week's session is very critical, and without this step, the first two aren't even worth it, so don't even bother. So the third step is this. It's what's called nurture prospects. Nurture your prospects, right? Nurture your leads, nurture referrals. Because when you think about this, right, who do you buy from typically? I mean, if you bought Apple products, if you bought, a certain car, or, if you go to the same store on a regular basis to buy certain products, groceries, your clothes, why do you typically tend to buy from the people that you buy? Usually because they have what I call that KLT factor, right? Know, like, and trust. Because A, they exist, and there's some sense of security and trust with that. Well, that's the third one. Know, like, and trust. You know them. For some reason you like them. The interactions you've had with them, you've gotten value out of it, and you trust them that you're going to get a good deal and that you're not going to get screwed, right? Well, your prospects, your customers, your referral partners, your agents, they're no different. They got to know you exist, they got to like you, and they got to trust you. Okay? Obviously, you got to do the same as well. You wouldn't want to do business with somebody you probably don't know, like, and trust. But the point is this, is that when are people typically ready to buy? Like when people come into your process, your funnel, whether it's a potential buyer or whether it's a real estate agent maybe considering, another loan officer, are they ready to buy right now, typically? No, they're not, right? But when do we want them to buy, right? Right now. That's when we want them to buy. But the problem is that what our timeline has no bearing whatsoever on their timeline, because people need to get to that place where they like and trust you, right? Maybe at a bare minimum trust you, okay? Point is that it's a process that gets there, and we've been laying out the foundation of that process. But the only way that you really get to that KLT, know, like, and trust factor, is that if you actually create a consistent, valuable, nurturing engagement with those people, with ongoing, relevant, and in the best case, personalized information, right? So if there's a first-time home buyer who, really, where are they at in the buying process? Are they 3 months out, 6 months out, 12 months out, right? Be good to know that, wouldn't it? Be relevant to ask them that question. And it'd be useful to know that, hey, if on average most of them are probably at least 3 months or more out, you don't just want to have that one conversation and find that out and just never talk to them again, right? How about putting them on that once you've captured that lead and grabbed their information, how about building some relationship? How about nurturing that over time by continuing to provide relevant information to them? Same is true for your real estate agents, right? You've got to be around and be present and be known and provide value to these real estate agents before you even capture their attention, number one, and secondly, before you even going to consider having them hand you a deal that to them is worth thousands of dollars in commission. So think about this. What are you doing? What do you have in place to nurture your prospects? Again, consumers or referral partners. How are you nurturing them? And the simple way to do that, and an obvious way to do that, is in today's world, is by providing content, right? Content that keeps you top of mind, but also builds that know, like, and trust factor. And there's different content for different individuals, based on who they are. But obviously, if you're not doing that through your website, through your blog, through your social media, and other means, if you're not doing that in a local, I keep bringing it back to that, but with seminars, because I'm a big fan of seminars. But if you're not doing that in your local area as well with events, you're simply not nurturing prospects. You're not nurturing referral partners, and you're not building that know, like, and trust factor. And so your close rate's probably going to go down. The sales cycle will probably take a little bit longer because people still need to have that know, like, and trust factor. So I'd like to know, what some of your ideas on that. How do you build that nurturing engagement and relationship with your potential prospects and your referral partners? And of course, as I mentioned on the last session, same is true for the existing database past clients that you have. I know some of you may send newsletters and stuff. Most of the loan officers I talk to, unfortunately, have dropped the ball in that area, but that's a big key area for you. So that was step 3 in the process, right? First, we got to track traffic in our perfect customer life cycle. Second, we have to have a way to capture those leads, those people that are interested in what we have to offer. And then lastly is we have to have a way to nurture those people, nurture them through the process till they get to that point of either A, them personally being ready to buy, or B, them getting to the point when they are ready to buy, that they know, like, and trust us enough to they're going to choose to either buy from us or, in a realtor's case, to give us that first referral. Okay? So I hope you liked today's episode in the Perfect Customer Life Cycle. Remember to build a process to nurture those prospects and create consistent, valuable engagement with them over time, and use some of the tools I've talked about here and how to do that. If you've got questions, please leave them below. That's one of the things I'm going to start doing as well. Submit a question. I'm going to start answering a question on every one of these episodes. So, Jeff Zinn for Loan Officer Marketing TV. Make it a great day. Bye for now.